That was a good meal.
And you said I shouldn't mug delivery guys.
Hey, sometimes I'm wrong. Welcome to a very early edition of Hand to Mouth. It is now 5 in the morning.
Fun fact, mornings are real.
And they suck. But you can make them better with a filling, delicious breakfast.
Yeah, but who has time to make breakfast? I mean, you'd have to take an entire meal and make it portable and easy. I mean, you can't just take a bunch of potatoes, bacon, and egg and just shove it in a tortilla and make some sort of a breakfast burrito.
Subtle.
Thanks.
That's right, folks, we're making breakfast burritos. So get the hot plate warmed up. On a basic level, all you're going to need are a few eggs, some shredded cheese, chopped potatoes, and a tortilla.
From there, just figure out your toppings and let your imagination fly.
So, I'm going to be using broccoli, spinach, and onion to make a deliciously light burrito.
And I'm going to be using ham, bacon, and sausage for a manly burrito.
The angel and the devil.
But which is which?
Anyway, to start, you're going to want to warm your toppings. For the veggies, put them in a pan with some oil and heat until cooked.
For the meat, do the same. Toss it in a pan over medium-high heat and stir until everything's well browned.
Now, this is going to take a couple of minutes, so editing powers, activate!
But not this time, because you're on Broke Eats, and that means we're going to actually cook it.
How's it going, Broke Eats? Now we are here, we are warming up our stuffings. We're going to get them, like we said, nice and golden brown.
That's my rap song, move.
No. You can't scratch the hot plate.
What?
No, this isn't.
What?
James, you are hurting my soul.
DJ Hot Plate?
No.
DJ Hot Plate.
No.
DJ Hot Plate.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Anyway, this step is actually one of the simpler steps. You just get it nice and warm. As always, you're going to want to listen for that sizzle from the oil.
Now, of course, we're using a bunch of meat and a bunch of vegetables, but you can put pretty much anything you want in a breakfast burrito. If you've got any leftovers, just about anything you like can be fried in a pan, covered with egg and cheese, and called a breakfast burrito. Black olives, delicious.
True, true.
Tomatoes, delicious.
All right, you want to throw in a little beef? Go ahead.
Onion, why not?
Why not?
Pancake batter, of course.
What?
Pancake batter.
Okay. Although, to be honest, you could do a little sausage and maple syrup and get yourself a sweet breakfast burrito.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Belgian breakfast burrito.
All right.
I want to turn my hot plate hotter.
Then turn it up.
It's taking too long.
That's how it gets hot, James.
I want it to go faster. I promise I won't burn my stuff.
Oh, okay.
What? I was thinking we could become a rap duo. I would be your hype man on the hot plates, and you would sing socially progressive but sexually liberated raps.
It's like...
What?
Sorry, I just suddenly felt the weight of my ancestors' tears upon my shoulders.
Is that because you're eating vegetables?
Why do you do this to me?
There's a lot of reasons, but mostly because your mom paid me once.
Okay, that's fair. That suddenly makes a lot of things make sense.
What?
Ah, there we go.
There you go. You can see the little pieces of ham are starting to dance in the pan. Great sign. We're also starting to brown things up a little nicely. It's starting to smell really good.
Over on the veggies side, you're going to notice that the onions are actually starting to become just a little bit transparent, a little bit brown. So that's a good sign that those are well on their way to being cooked through. Yes. Yes, sizzle for us, pan.
Another amazing thing to put in a breakfast burrito, refried beans. Refried beans, potatoes, eggs, and cheese. Oh my God.
How would you describe the taste?
I would describe it as if heaven were sort of a gooey brown, viscous substance. Sort of lumpy, but not super lumpy, but a little lumpy and kind of grainy, but not in a bad way, like in a pleasant way. What? Yeah!
All right.
Keep frying.
so we are getting close here. That
now
smells
keep in
nice.
mind your vegetables are going to take a little bit less time than your meats. Meat takes a little bit longer to fry up.
So if you actually have them going at the same time, set the vegetables a little bit lower.
You also might notice that I didn't toss oil into the pan with the meat, but we did with the veggies. That's because the meat has a lot of fat in it already, especially if you're dealing with bacon. It'll tend to provide all the oil you need without having to add anything extra.
Vegetable doesn't really have a whole lot of fat unless you add it, like baby fat.
Also, always cook bacon shirtless. Shirtless bacon is the best bacon.
James,
what?
We talked about this after the last time.
For S&M enthusiasts and also people who like hot grease, shirtless bacon is the best bacon.
James, do you remember the restraining order?
I don't remember restraining orders. That's not the point of a restraining order.
Is that why you have 10?
I have 10?
Yes.
That's less than I would have guessed.
Yeah, I made a couple of them go
away. What? That's right.
And now I'm starting to regret it. All right. The veggies here are almost done. So I'm going to turn the pan on nice and low as we wait for the meats to finish up.
Now the grease is starting to spit out of the pan in the meats, and I have burned myself a couple of times, which is an excellent sign.
It's also great comedy.
What?
Yeah.
This isn't a comedy show.
Yeah. Your pain is our joy.
What?
Yeah. For example.
We were doing Masterpiece Theater.
It's funny because it's physical comedy.
I think my meat just about ready to be taken off.
And the veggies are just about done. So we are going to wrap that up.
All right, Brokeets. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you. Be sure to check out everything on the channel.
Now we are going to take you back to your regularly scheduled breakfast burrito.
What? That's right.
Do you want to give him a way out? Welcome back. Now in both cases, don't set the heat too high. You're going to burn your stuffings.
That's what she said.
No, she did not.
Oh, hey Jessie.
Hey, idiots. I smell something good. What's going on over here?
Oh, that'd be my bacon.
We are making burritos. We're just about to scramble the eggs.
You could scramble.
Shut it!
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can't scramble the eggs right now. They're going to get cold and rubbery. You need to heat up the tortilla in the oven first.
What's an oven?
I think it's a fish.
Get out of the wall. All right, fine. Just put the tortilla in the pan for 20 seconds. Jeez. See that, Joey? These guys are bad examples. No.
I'd be hurt if she wasn't right.
Yep. Anyway, we're going to warm these tortillas for, another 20 seconds or so.
Now, the big thing here is you don't want to brown the tortilla. You're just trying to make it warm so that it's nice and flexible and pliable and delicious. So keep it at a low temperature. If you happen to have a copper plate, that's best, but that's also expensive. Anything will really do. The big part is flip it over every once in a while to help avoid it browning. Remember, you just want it to soften up. You don't want to fry it.
All right, so that's a lot of good advice, but I have one question.
What's that?
What the hell is copper?
I mean, it's like an old-timey police guy, right?
Yeah. Cheesy as the fuzz. Yeah, it makes sense. Anyway, the tortillas seem warm, so, we'll set those aside, and now we'll get our eggs. Scramble those up, and then dump them out.
Here come the potatoes!
Now, like with the other stuffings, warm the potatoes until they're nice and brown.
Then, dump everything into the tortilla, including the flesh.
Finally, cover your stuffings with shredded cheese.
Now listen up! Rolling the burrito is the most important part, and the way some of you Yanks do it is pathetic.
So you might want to adjust your technique.
No! There's a right way and a wrong way, and if they do it the wrong way, I will find them. I will find them and do things to them. Things that will make your grandchildren wake up in a cold sweat, screaming for relief from the endless nightmare.
This is important to you, huh?
Texas, motherfucker! Fold the tortilla in half. Then pull back a little. Fold in both sides. Then roll the whole thing up. No deviations.
You can deviate slightly.
Burrito King has spoken.
And voila, we have made burritos.
If this doesn't make your morning a little brighter, you have no soul. Which is all right, since souls are overrated anyway.
Very true. You think this is why Jessie doesn't want us to hang out with her kid?
Please. It's not like we were planning on kidnapping it for a salt mine on a deserted island in the middle of the Pacific.
James?
20K, no questions asked.
James, we talked about this. What's the rule?
No kidnapping babies unless we really need the cash or really want the cash.
Bingo. It's called cultural values.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this master's class on breakfast burritos. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel today. It's so easy and free. Click.
Also, come on over to brokeeats.com. You can see other recipes, submit your own recipes, and have an awesome time and prove to us how cool you are.
That's right. If you have a great breakfast burrito recipe, come on over to brokeeats.com and let us know for your chance to win something.
Cool. But first,
Maybe.
subscribe.
Subscribe. Subscribe?
Subscribe.
Subscribe?
Subscribe.
Please?
Yes.
Subscribe?
Yes.
Subscribe?